Hello, this is Zule from Pomona, California, Zone 10A. Today is June 21st, 2020. And today I am going to be answering the 14 things about me tag. And I was tagged by the beautiful Rachel at Oxheart Gardening. Now, Rachel's channel is a fairly new channel to me, but the videos that I have seen, I have absolutely loved. So if you don't know who Rachel at Oxheart Gardening is, I will leave a link in the description box below. Go ahead, check out her channel. She says she is a newbie or a kind of newbie gardener, but she has a lot of information to share. And honestly, she seems to be very knowledgeable. Although she's just starting, she seems to have a lot of knowledge already under her belt. So go ahead, check her channel out, show her some YouTube love, and hopefully you like what you see and you subscribe to her channel and support her. All right, so let's go ahead and get this show on the road. First, an update. In case you were wondering, I am doing a whole lot better. My breathing is not at 100%, but I am not gasping for air as much as before. Just wanted to give you an update in case you were wondering. I'm doing a lot better. All right, let's get to this tag. So question number 1, what is your name and who named you? Now, my name is Zulema. I don't like my full name, so that's why I go by Zule. And the one who named me, I believe is my mom. Well, that's what I have been told, so don't quote me on that. Question number 2, how many siblings do you have? I have one brother. He's older than me. His name is Alfredo. The greatest brother I could have ever hoped or wished for. Question number 3, were you close to your cousins growing up? I would have to say no. It was a kind of a strange childhood. Not very close to cousins. I did have 2 cousins that we interacted almost daily, but I would say close, no. Question number 4, do you have or did you have a special bond with your grandparents? Unfortunately, for my mother's parents, I didn't get to really know them. My mom's dad died when I was, I think, months, and then my mom's mom, my grandma, she passed away when I was 1, so I have no memory of her. However, I have dreamt with her many times, and they are such lovely dreams. And as far as my dad's parents, we did interact. They lived in Mexico, so I would travel to Mexico once a year up until the age of 15. And then, unfortunately, they passed. I don't think we were close because we were in separate countries. They were in Mexico, I was here in the US, but we were as close as we could have been given the distance. Question number 5, did you enjoy high school? And you know what, I would have to say that the last 2 years, so grade 11th and 12th, I did. Anything before that, I didn't. So yeah, the last 2 years I did enjoy very much, and especially my senior year, which I had a friend, her name is Jackie, and she made that year a very memorable one and a very pleasant experience in high school. So big shout out to Jackie. Question number 6, what are your hobbies? So first and foremost, you might guess, is gardening. Second is going to be sewing. I like to take a fabric that looks just plain and flat and turn it into something else, maybe a pillow, maybe an apron, maybe a bag. So yeah, sewing is my second one. And then my third one, which I had to give up because of health conditions, was baking. I used to enjoy baking cakes and decorating them and getting creative with it. But yes, so gardening, sewing, and baking. Question number 7. What do you do to relieve stress when stressed? Very good question. Very mature answer I'm going to give you. Happy juice for adults. So I like to drink when I am stressed. If my husband sees that I am stressed at times, he will tell me, get ready. We're going to go out and have a drink. Now, don't worry. I don't get drunk where I am passing out or blacking out. But I do like to take, a couple of mixed drinks just to relieve some stress. Definitely the best way to relieve stress. Okay, question number 8. Who is the longest friend you have? Okay, for this question, I will give you the best political answer I have in regards to this friend. So, up until the end of last year, I thought I had a friend for the longest. I consider them a friend, a best friend, confidant, however you say it. Anyways, come to find out, they weren't my friend. But you live and you learn, right? You live and you learn. So I don't feel like it was a negative experience. I think it is a learning experience. All right, let's move on to question number 9. What is your favorite movie? So my favorite movie has to be The Lion King. I love The Lion King. It still makes me cry. I just love everything about it, the story, the message. The only thing, of course, that I didn't like is, the dad dying. Who likes that, right? All right, so question number 10. What is your favorite book? Now, I enjoy watching crime TV shows. I'm addicted to Discovery ID, The First 48 Hours. I mean, you name it. I love learning about why criminals choose to do things, how they're thinking, how is their thinking while they are committing a crime or before they commit it, and how do these crimes get resolved. And, if you don't like crime shows, then you're probably thinking like, what a creep. Like, she's probably dangerous. Well, I see it as it gives me an insight to these people, and it gives me information that I can use to protect my daughters. So I really enjoy it, and I use the knowledge I gained from those shows to inform my daughters so that they can try as best as possible to be protected when they're not around me. I have a 17 and an 18-year-old, and the 18-year-old is fully driving, has her driver's license and everything. So they both take off sometimes to the store, doing nothing bad, but there's evil people out there, and I just want them to be prepared in case they find themselves in one of those dangerous situations. Anyways, enough rumbling about that. But yes, I love the true crime. And I mean true crime, not fiction. True crime. Crimes that have happened. Those TV shows. True crime TV shows. But okay. To answer what is your favorite book? My favorite book is going to be Tears of Rage. And that's why I went into the whole I like true crime shows. Because that book is about a TV host. I don't know if you guys know about America's Most Wanted. It's about the host's son, how he was abducted and murdered, and till this day there are questions about who did it. They are certain one individual that passed away in jail did it, but the answers haven't come easy. Anyways, hopefully, if you like true crime, read it. It is a very interesting, very heart-wrenching book, because you get to know the thoughts the parents had. Anyways, Yes, I don't want to make this too long. But anyways, question number 11. Favorite thing to do on stormy days? Oh my God, when we don't really get rain here, but when we do, I like to come out to my porch, whether it be the front porch or the back porch, and just stare at the rain. I mean, I love to come out and stare at the rain, watch the rain drop, hear the rain drop, hear the rain falling. It's just very soothing to me to hear the rain. Don't know why, but I love to hear the rain. Question number 12. Favorite thing to do when the weather is perfect? Favorite thing to do is going to be out in my garden, and if possible, be grilling some carne asada and having one of those happy juice drinks that come in a bottle. Wink, wink. But yes, it's true. I like to be out in my garden when there's perfect weather and grilling some carne asada with a nice cold drink in my hand. All right, question number 13. Do you prefer the big city or a small town? Now, I've always lived in the big city, right? I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. However, when I was about 18 years old, I decided to take a leap of faith and go to Illinois, the state of Illinois. And there I found myself in a very small town, very small. And it kind of reminds me of a great place to retire. When I was there, I don't know now, that was many years ago. But when I was there, the stores were about half an hour away. There were buses running every hour and a half, so there weren't a lot of buses. And there were no movie theaters and no clubs, no big restaurants. So when I lived there, I thought I liked it, but now that I'm older, I think that I love the big city conveniences, but I enjoy the small city feel of life. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully it does, but we're going with it. Question number 14, the last question. What is the first thing you want to do when this virus is over or under control? All right, so first thing is going to go to Olive Garden, right, and get me my Toscana soup because I have been without it for a long time. And when I was sick with the COVID-19, I was craving that soup so badly, but nobody in my house could leave because they were in contact. They had come in contact with me. And so, yeah, definitely getting me a Toscana soup from Olive Garden. And second thing is going to be to get me some happy juice, some adult time, and de-stress from this whole situation and my ordeal with COVID-19. It has been a very tough road with it, but we're here, we're alive, we're breathing, we're better. My coughing has gone down tremendously. My breathing is way, way better. And well, I'm alive, and that's what really matters. I'm alive, and I didn't have to go to the hospital. I didn't have to be intubated. And we're going to take it from there and count every blessing that we have. All right, well, that's it for the questions on the tag. And once again, Rachel, thank you very much for tagging me. I do appreciate your support. I do appreciate you tagging me. Keep up the great work. I'll continue to follow you, and hopefully some of my channel friends will go over, check you out, because I feel that you do have a lot to offer. And keep up the great work. And well, guys, that's it from Little Bean's Garden. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you have a great day. And as always, take care.